recaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff. But
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
Man, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 5K subs. This webcam is still blurry. A few days left. It's Thursday, so Tuesday night I should be back on a main camera, everything like that. You know what I mean? Should be reunited with my charger, so I'm looking forward to that because the webcam is starting to bother me. And people were complaining about it. Like the first time a lot of people saw my videos, they were like, too much headroom with just the camera. And I'm like, I have to read the thing. But yeah, I'm excited to go back to the camera, or at least momentarily, whatever the case might be. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you enjoyed Game 6. If you watched Game 6, OKC versus Denver, it was a pretty good game. I enjoyed it. Denver pulled away in the fourth quarter, but the first three quarters was good competitive basketball. And for the past 5 games, OKC usually made it a game in the fourth quarter at least. That was not the case tonight. And so we will have a Game 7. It might be the only Game 7. And we'll see if New York can close the deal tomorrow night in MSG. But until then, let's get into it. All right, so the first thing that we want to start off with, you guys saw the title. We're going to go with the WNBA Power Rankings. The season starts tomorrow night. Whenever this is uploaded, I guess this will be uploaded, still on Thursday. So it'll be, it'll be technically Friday on the East Coast when it's uploaded. So today, welcome, WNBA opening day. Yay! WNBA opening day. Hold on, man. I'm trying to find this. Okay, I gotta go to this link. All right, bet. I'll go ESPN then WNBA. Okay, so this is from multiple contributors. Number 1 is the New York Liberty. They got New York number 1 after winning the championship. Respectable. Okay. Number 2, they got Minnesota. Okay, respectable. They were in the finals last year. Kayla McBride's missing the first game of the season. She's missing the season opener, and she was missing during the preseason. And Cheryl Reeve wouldn't say what was going on. She just said it was personal. So that's something to keep an eye out on. Number 3, Las Vegas Aces. Okay, this is the first kind of like real pick here. So I'm like, okay, all right. So they got the Aces, the first ones outside of last year's finals finalists. Number 4, the Indiana Fever. I'm not mad at that at all. Man, see, I'm getting my words jumbled up. I'm in my head now. Let me woosah. But yes, Indiana Fever number 4. Adding DB, Tasha Howard, and Sophie Cunningham already to the group that they had. Just a pretty good, kind of surrounding group, supporting cast. Number 5, the Atlanta Dream. The Atlanta Dream, number 5. Oh, okay. I think I had the Dream 6. They got the Dream number 5, and they showing them some love. Okay, when we last saw them, the Dream, the number 8 seed at the 2024 WNBA playoffs were swept 2-0 by eventual champion New York. It was the second consecutive loss in the first round for Atlanta, which fired coach Tanisha Wright after 3 seasons. Carl Semesco, longtime coach at Florida Gulf Coast, is now in his first season in the WNBA. They added veteran Bulls players BG, Brittany Griner, and Brianna Jones. In free agency, the Dream hoped they made their defense better. Atlanta ranked 6th in the defensive rating last year, which is what helped the Dream get into the playoffs despite having the league's first offense. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Okay. Big concern, their top playmaking guard, Jordan Canada, was injured and limited to 20 games in 2024. She was also out at the start of this season with an injury. Point guard by committee might be the Dream's plan for a while. And they only have 11 players. They only have 11 players on the roster. So that's something too. Number 6, the Seattle Storm. Okay, so they got Atlanta over Seattle. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I think Seattle's going to be good, but I think them disappointing last year is like what makes people hesitant to be like, oh, yeah. Phoenix, number 7. Oh, I'm surprised Phoenix is kind of a bit lower, but I guess it's all on Satu's like health, right? Excuse me. I guess it's on Satu's health because that's a good team. I don't know a better three. I don't know a better three than in the league right now. I mean, outside of the big three teams. I don't know a better three in the league outside of the big three than Ka, AT, and Satu. And then you have Tasha Cloud too. I'm saying, oh wait, hold on. I'm so sorry. I was just skimming, and I was like, Tasha Cloud's with their girl up there in New York. But yeah, that called Copper, Lissa Thomas, and Satu Sabli. I don't know a better three outside of the big three franchises in the W. Let me see. Number 8, the Dallas Wings. So they have Los Angeles out of the playoffs right now. Excuse me, by the way. Yeah, they got Dallas number 8. I guess because they just replaced their entire team. They got Paige Beckers here. We'll see. Caitlin, obviously. Oh, they got Chicago out of the playoffs. Ooh, this is spicy. Chicago out of the playoffs. They don't believe in Angel. They don't believe in point forward Angel. I was watching a practice clip from today during the scrimmage, and Angel was running point forward again. Like, obviously, something that she did throughout high school. And, I think Mulkey had her running it sometimes eventually at LSU, but she was mostly post. Rookie season, post. So now to see her, Tyler Marsh, like put her in that point forward role, and then her even saying like, yes, rebounds are important. They how you win a game. I could do so much more than that, and I'm ready to show my full arsenal. It'd be interesting. Losing Kennedy Carter, like they said, might hurt. I'm not gonna lie to you. It might just hurt. But they got Ariel Atkins, one of those vet wings that could score. We'll see. Let's see what happens. But them missing the playoffs is crazy. The Sparks missing the playoffs too is kind of crazy. I feel like the Sparks might be a little more competitive this year because Rakia Jackson's a year older. Cameron Brink is back from injury, and now you got KP in the picture. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, gotta update that. They got Ari McDonald here. Hey, salute to Ari McDonald. Best of luck to you in your future endeavors. I hope somebody picks you back up. Atlanta might bring you back. Who knows, man? Them jokers need a point guard. They only have 11 players. It's gonna feel weird, man, going back to the city and not seeing Haley Jones. Like, that's gonna be weird, bro. Like when Ryan Howard posted her picture with Haley Jones and kind of gave her like her goodbye note, it hit me. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's like it really hit me because Haley been on the team the last couple of years. Like, she went from someone who I was excited about the dream drafting to just a straight up dream player, like how it was with Nas. I was excited that Nas fell to the dream, but after a while, like, it was no longer Nas is new to the city, Nas is this, Nas is that. Like, Nas was really a dream player. She one of the veteran dream players now, and so is Ryan. Of how Ryan came in as a youngin, first interview in the city, you know what I mean? And to see like her now, she like comfortable in the city. She probably knows more little drinkers of the city than I might know, you know what I mean? So I don't know. It's gonna be difficult to like, I don't know, accept that. Regardless of play on the floor, it's like personal stuff, sentimental things, but it's a business. But the people, it's difficult not to get, I wouldn't say attached. I don't think that's the word, but like used to. Like, you used to seeing this person here. Like, if you go to a game, right, and every time you walk past a certain rope, you see the same usher. And it gets to the point where the usher start fist bumping you, saying what's up. And then it's like a routine. Every time you go to the game, you walk past that usher, you, what's up? What's up, baby? Like, it becomes a thing. And then one year, that usher got a new job, and they're no longer there at that corner of it's just going to feel weird. It's just going to feel weird for a little bit. And I think it's like the same thing with this. I'm truly grateful for the bond that we built. It started way back, but these past 2 years only made it stronger. I know I don't tell you enough, but I love you and I'm proud of you. This is big coming from Ryan, bro. Like if y'all don't know, she don't really emote a lot. You know what I'm saying? She shows that she supports and she loves and what she cares about by showing up. Like she'll show up to the Vibe game. She'll show up to, another game in Atlanta and stuff like that. But she don't really show too much emotion on the outside for real, at least to the public. So to see Ryan say this, like, that means a lot, bro. That means a lot for sure. But I love you and I'm proud of you. You always have a big sister in me. Just don't forget about me when it's time to bake. And Haley just got her house. Haley just got a house. I know who else was it? Haley just got a house. It was up in Connecticut. Diamond the Shields. Yeah, this was crazy from Gucci Mane, whatever his name is. Yeah, this was insane, bro. You out of pocket. Like, I don't know what possessed you to respond something like that to somebody talking about they leaving and stuff. But yeah. I don't even know where I was going. I got lost. But oh yeah. Diamond the Shields. She was talking about moving. She said, the team only gives you 3 boxes, and I need to move my stuff back down to Atlanta. Like I got to drive back down to Atlanta, but there's no U-Hauls to rent out right now, so I'm kind of just stuck. I don't know what to do. She said that Cheyenne Sellers made a TikTok of her being like, you about to get married, you don't have an apartment, and you don't have a job, and the NIL money checks stop coming in, so you just kind of like gotta run off vibes. Harmony Turner had a funny thing where she was like, when you're back at school, then everybody made a big deal about you getting drafted, but you're already back in school 2 weeks later because you got cut. It's just people making like kind of light of serious situations, laugh through the pain and everything like that. Definitely the most important year in WNBA history before this CBA to show that you guys are worth the money and make the money to expand the rosters to 15. And then in addition to obviously more teams, but expanding the rosters to 15, affording 15 players with each salary cap. Because like I said, the Dream only have 11 players. They cut Haley, but she would have been player number 12. So it's just stuff like that I'll be looking at. But anyways, let me go back to this. Ari McDonald, best of luck to her. Z, as always, De'Erica Hamby, that's home team. Marietta, we bat it. Mob Tiny. So yeah. Connecticut Sunday got them. I'm surprised they don't have them dead last. So they got Golden State last? I guess so. They got watch. Oh, it's 13 teams now. I'm tweaking. They got Connecticut kind of high. I have Connecticut last, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I have Connecticut last, Golden State second to last. Move up Washington. I'll move up. Who else I'll move up? Now moving them down. So I guess Golden State. I think LA can go up too. And I think Chicago can be a playoff team this year. If I had to put my money on it, bro, and I don't bet because like I'll be bad at it. I put the Sparks. No, not the Sparks. I put the Sky at 8, bro. I put them in the playoffs. I put the Dream at 6. I'll move Seattle up to 5. And I do it like that. No, scratch that. Why I say Seattle at 5? I'm putting Phoenix at 5, Atlanta at 6, Seattle at 7, Chicago at 8, Dallas number 9, LA 10, 11 Washington, 12 Golden State, and 13 Connecticut. That's what I have. Let me see what WNBA.com said. All right, so they got the Liberty one. Okay, expected. Minnesota number 2, expected. Number 3. Okay, so they also have them at 3. Vegas at 3. They got Seattle at 4. People are high on Seattle, man. 5, they got Indiana. That's kind of crazy. Seattle over Indiana. 6, they got the Mercury. I agree with that. Same space. 7, Atlanta Dream. I agree with that. Ballpark 7. Number 8, the Chicago Sky. See, WNBA, bro. WNBA. Number 9, they got Dallas. That's where I got it. 10, they got the Sparks. That's where I have them. 11, they got the Mystics. I think I had the Mystics. Dang, is this my dog, Morgan Johnson, man? They cut my dog, Morgan Johnson, too, man. Best of luck to Morgan. I tried to get her on the channel. I was like, you talk about Haley? She was like, I'm focused on my own career. I said, okay, I bet. I respect it. Tina Charles, Connecticut, and then they got Golden State 13. They cut her, didn't they? This was their leading scorer in the preseason. They cut her. I seen someone say, y'all don't know nothing about sports. It's all about contract. It ain't about who had the best preseason. So why play the preseason games? People just be saying stupid stuff for real, bro. We really be saying stupid stuff. Like, I know basketball. Y'all don't know basketball. Okay. So why you think at the end of games, in the second half of preseason games, they only play 5 backups that's coming off the bench? Why do you think that, sir? They doing it for the cardio? They doing it to protect the starters from solely from protecting their starters from injury? Come on, man. Let's be serious. Let's go NBC Sports. Since the NBA coming back to NBC, let's look at NBC Sports. Shout out to Natalie Esquire. I like her Twitter. Let me see where we at. New York number 1, okay. Minnesota number 2, okay. 3, Vegas. Let me guess. Vegas. People are high on Vegas, man. Vegas number 3. 4, Indiana. That's why I have them. 5, Phoenix. That's why I have them. 6, Atlanta. That's why I have them. 7. Oh, we already did Phoenix, right? 7, Seattle. Seattle 7. Yes, ma'am. Hey, great minds, Natalie. Number 8, Chicago. Yes, ma'am. Number 9, Dallas Wings. No, the Sparks. Oh, we were vibing so well. What happened, twin? The Sparks, number 9. Okay. 10, Dallas. Dang. Wait, let me read this. Even though the regular season hasn't started, Dallas has already won because they hit the jackpot in the 2025 draft lottery and were able to select Paige Beckers with the number 1 pick. The Wings finished second to last in the standings last season. They should be a better team this year, but how much better is hard to determine this early. There have been a lot of changes in Dallas since the season ended. Kurt Miller joined the organization as the new executive VP and general manager. They hired Chris Colclains as their new coach. They also were active in the offseason. Their roster looks different compared to last year. Their face of the franchise, Enrique Gumawale, will be returning with some new teammates, most notably Dejanay Carrington, Ty Harris, and Melissa Smith. The Wings also have Z James and JJ Quinterly, while players like Tierra McCowan will be returning from last year's team with Enrique. It's hard to handle on just how much far the team will go in Paige Becker's rookie season. So number 10 for now, but there will be many Paige and Enrique highlights for us to look forward to. So then they got Connecticut, number 11. Okay. Then they got Washington, number 12. Okay. And they got Golden State 13. I feel like people kind of like a bit high on I feel like they're a bit high on Connecticut. This is crazy. Golden State cut their 2 like top scorers in the preseason. That's still insane to me, bro. And they cut the rookies too. They cut Cheyenne, they cut Chin, and they had another rookie. They said they went 0 for 3 with rookies. But they cut all their rookies. Cut the top 2 scorers in the preseason. Like, what is y'all doing? Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna pull them up right now. Golden State Valkyries. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Excuse me. Oh, Sarah Ashley Barker also made a roster. Salute to Sarah Ashley Barker for making the team. Shout out to Sanaya Fagan for making the team. Shout out to Pow Pow, of course, for making the team. That was obvious. Shout out to Rhea Marshall for making the team. You know, we pay attention to the players who don't make the team, but let's shout out the players who, you know, saying do make the team as well. You know what I mean? For sure, for sure. Crazy, done cut the girl that was scoring the most. Insane. Done got you a win, and you commemorated it by cutting her. Dang, young homies, keep y'all heads up. Better times are coming for sure. Trust, big trust. Who's this? Let me see the number. 28? 21? Yeah, she's off the team. She did not make the team. Anyways, next thing. W Natalie, I liked her list. She was like my favorite list. We're gonna do a reading test, man. So they said, like, Rashad, your reading is it's no excuse at your big age. And yeah, it is no excuse. Like, I would say the excuse would be like, it's 2 a.m., but I'm still old. You know what I mean? I'm still old. Let me see. You probably got the dream last, don't you, Rich? You just missed it. I literally just went through the. How do you miss every single time I finish talking about the dream on these streams? I just went over this. It's 22 minutes. I'm moving on to the next segment. It was 21 minutes of me talking about this. I got the dream at 6. Now, I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna go through it just for you. I don't want to hear you say I'm a hater. I hate you, because I'm doing this just for you. I done talked about it for 21 minutes. I'm gonna do it just for you real quick, because this is my rankings. Number 1, you got to go New York because they won. Number 2, got to go Minnesota. I don't even know to go with Minnesota, to be honest, bro. She said I did. I'm being funny. To be honest, I'll just go with respect. I'll just go with respect for the first 2. Let's just say them 2. All right, up top. Okay, number 3, I'm gonna go Vegas because everybody else saying Vegas. I'm not gonna lie. I'm being a follower right here. Number 4, Indiana. I got Indiana at 4. Number 5, I got Phoenix. I got Phoenix over the Dream. I just think that big 3 that they have, Satu, Kyle Copper, and Alyssa Thomas. I just think that trio is better than any big 3 outside of the big 3 franchises, of course. When you talk about Vegas, Minnesota don't really have a big 3. They just have a good team. And then, New York kind of has a big 3 too. So outside of them 3 teams, Phoenix has the best big 3 in the league. So I got them. That's the reason why I have them over Atlanta. She said all they got is a big 3, though. True. And Satu be getting hurt, but it's like, I don't know. I just kind of, I ain't gonna lie. It's just too much talent for me. Like, remember the Dream game last year when Kyle Copper just went stupid? She just went crazy in Phoenix. It's like, I think about stuff like that. Like, when players can do stuff like that, you kind of got to give them that edge, because if it's not Kyle's night, it's probably going to be AT's night. If it's not AT's night, it's going to be Satu's night. Now, Satu done had some nights in Dallas, and it didn't matter. They still lost. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing you got to keep in mind as well. And like you said, they don't have much other depth. You know what I'm saying? Because Sophie Cunningham is in Indiana. Tasha Cloud is in New York. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of their players that were kind of their supporting cast, they're all on different teams now, and you kind of stuck. So it'll be interesting to see what happens for real. But yeah, for right now, it's just like kind of like a thing of like, I don't know. Kyle Copper's just dirty to me, bro. Like, I just think she kind of takes him, give him that edge for real, for real. And then I got the Dream at 6. Because I do think Brittany Griner was a big get for them. I think BG still has some left in the tank, as she's shown in the preseason and in Unrivaled. She definitely has something left in the tank. And Bree Jones has shown that she can adapt to the 5 spread offense, hitting threes and things of that sort. So yeah. Definitely want to shout those two out. And that's why I have them there. That's why I have them there, because of those two. They're two main new players. Point guard is going to be something to look at because they don't have no point guards. They have Pow, and that's it. You know, like you said, like they might have Ryan bring the ball up and then start Shatori, and then have Shatori play the 2 with Ryan bringing the ball up into Pow checks. That's not enough. That's not a good option. It goes back to cutting Haley Jones. I was about to say Haley Williams. It's just crazy. Kai's good, but she's already hurt now. She has a bad back. If Kai's already hurt, you already know how it is with AT. AT already dealing with her situations, and Satu get hurts every year. So I mean, you know what I mean. So it's definitely gonna be something, but I don't know. Atlanta is just like, I'll always have high hopes for them every single year. It's like we already went back and forth about this on another video. Every year I have high hopes about it because they look good on paper. Like ever since like Ryan Howard's second year, they look amazing on paper. I pick them to finish high, and then something just like just a bunch of whatever the case might be just happens, and they end up a fringe 8, 9, 10 seed every single year. Doesn't fail. So that's why I'm like, it just is what it is. She said, I would rather they just let Ryan do her thing and score. That takes away from her greatness. But you need someone to bring the ball up, like, because if not, but I don't know, they might have actual. I don't want to throw no shots like that at T-Dub. Respect to T-Dub, Tanisha Wright, everything like that for sure. But sometimes it just looked like the yeah, but sometimes it didn't even look like they knew what they, you know what I'm saying? Like they were just kind of out there just free balling it. You know what I'm saying? Like they're literally legit just free balling it sometimes on the court on the offensive end of the ball. And it's like, I just think having a good point guard to operate the offense, everything like that, construct the offense, conduct the offense is the word I'm looking for. Conduct. It's just so much better. Like it's organization, it's structure. So without that, like, I understand Haley looked tough in the preseason and she didn't look good last season. But it's like if you have one more roster spot and she was a mainstay on that team, it's about chemistry as well, you know? And those kids like Leash, Ryan, and Nas, especially those three, like they developed that chemistry. And I could throw Nia in there as well, even though Nia, you know, isn't like the biggest talker, but they've been together so long now. It feels like they've been together for a long time. So it's like they have that chemistry, and that's something that you can't really replace. And Haley was getting to that point where she was there just as long as those other women that I named. So, you know what I'm saying? So Haley was a run A pick. I mean, you got to think about it like this. That was a good draft, in my opinion. It was a good draft because Ami here was expected to go kind of around the time that the Dream were supposed to have their second pick. And then Haley literally went into her senior season as a projected top 3 pick. Like she was a lock top 3. Lock top 3. She plays through the season. People are like, okay, maybe top 4. At the worst, top 5. She slides to 6. So for Renee was like, we can't pass this up. Let's take her. She was a champion, won at Stanford, can do it all, can play all 5 positions. Magic Johnson. I say you go with what Renee's saying. I'm not mad at it at all. It's a whole video of me jumping around my dad's room or my room at my dad's crib a few years ago when they drafted both of them jokers. I'm not going to sit up here and sit up and play Monday morning quarterback and say, oh, that was a bad draft. It's proof. The thing about being on YouTube for a couple years is people can see you. Like, I just can't say, oh, it was a bad draft. Because someone's going to be like, is this you? It's like someone, like people be pulling up on me about my Ryan takes for sure. And then the Angel Reese ones going into the draft. Angel Reese draft and stuff like that. Jordan is the key. She has to get and stay healthy. You agreeing with me. They need a point guard. We agree. It just is what it is. They just need a point guard. That's all it is. Seattle, I got them below the dream just because as much of a question mark the dream are, I feel like Seattle's a bigger question mark. Things didn't really work out for them last year. They lose one of the top players in the league. I was about to say the country for some reason. In the league, they lose Katie Lou. It's kind of like almost you replacing Jewel Lloyd with Lexi Brown. I don't know. And salute to Lexi Brown. Gwinnett legend for sure. Chicago, I got Chicago at number 8. And the thing I'll be interested in, one of the more things in the league I'll be interested in, especially with Haley Jones and Leticia Meaher out now, I shift my focus to Angel Reese playing point forward and how effective that is, how long that Tyler Marsh just stays with that. I think it'd be interesting, man. It'd be interesting. The Sparks, I think the Sparks are going to be good. The Sparks are definitely going to be good. KP and De'Erica reunited. In addition to Rakia and Cameron Brink coming back, I think they're going to be way better than what people might say. Who are the Sky's go-to scorer? I say, if it ain't Vandersloot, I say Ariel Atkins. You know, Ariel Atkins is no Kennedy Carter. Kennedy Carter kind of like a killer. You know what I'm saying? Like Little Iverson. Everybody knows like she's Little Iverson out there. So it's no other player like that in the league. You know what I mean? Like the last one was like Cappie Pondexter that had that type of mentality and instinct at her size at guard like Kennedy does. I mean, I rock with Crystal Dangerfield though. Crystal Dangerfield pretty cold with it too. She got a crazy handle. But yeah. Like Cappie Pondexter for when you talk about scoring in the league at that size. That had that mentality and type of attack style that Kennedy does. So you're not going to be able to replace that easily, but Ariel Atkins is an all-star. Sloot is an all-star. Obviously, Sloot is on the other end of her prime. But, you know, I think they can make some shake for real. I think they can. But, yeah, I think LA is going to be better than what people are expecting from LA, just off of the names that I mentioned earlier. The Wings, I think Dallas could either be really good and leapfrog everybody and be like a 5th seed, or they're going to be like just like this 10th seed. Paige got to just get some more time in, get some more wind under her legs and everything like that. Connecticut Sun, I think they're way too hot. Like they're like on 11 on all of these lists, and I just do not see it with them this year. I think it's like Tina Charles enjoying the hoop, enjoying hooping, getting the ball as much as she wants to and throw it up as much as she wants to because she's playing with nothing but rookies and everybody else for real. You know, they got Marina Mabry and Olivia Nelson-Ododa, as Natalie pointed out here in this story, but it's not enough. Few solid, but it's not enough. Big T is a key. If she's not motivated, they won't be good. Oh, Tina. Yeah, man. I don't know. Like, I seen Tina hoop in Atlanta last year, and it didn't matter much. Like, it was like she was getting crazy stats, 20 and 12, 24 and 12, like putting up prime Tina Charles numbers, and they would still be losing. Like, You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be like, dang, Tina had 20 points, but the Dream lost a 10th straight game. Like, it was like that all last summer. So I'm like, it's just, okay. She said McCown. Okay. I'm following. Shout out to McCown. But yeah. Okay, I can see that. She said it's all up to McCown. Okay, I can see that. But it could really be good for them, or they could like tank all the way. I'm talking about Dallas. But with Connecticut, I don't see it with them. I don't see it. The Mystics, I got the Mystics where everybody else has Connecticut. I don't know. They got, I feel like, good young talent, which seems like a contradiction to what I just said. But like, I rock with Kiki. I rock with all them 3 power forwards they got. Shakira Austin, who's the other power forward they have that they already had on the roster. I rock with all their power forwards. Shout out to the Washington power forwards. They pretty much that. And then Golden State, yeah, to get rid of your leading scorers in preseason, it's like they kind of deserve that. So y'all thank today once again for having me run it back. Like I said, like we were speaking about.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Enjoy Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.